Hey everybody, this is Jared from Kool Hacks. In this video, we finished up the front of the YouTube studio. We did get the rest of the siding put up, along with our J boxes, our F channel, our J channels, our fascia. Everything got completed on the front. We worked really hard on getting it done. It was pretty cold when we did it, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks. So it was a little bit warmer today, so what we started doing was getting the front ready to go to get the rest of the siding up. Right here you'll see Jack's cutting the siding to put the J block in for my electrical. I decided to put them right there was because I wanted to do an up and down light to shine more light onto the structure themselves. So we got this all cut in, got it ready to go, getting everything prepped. So we start to think about it, and we had to add that tie back to the top. We folded it over, nailed it in place, just kept going at it. We should have probably put that up first. We just weren't really thinking about it at the time. So this is where we're just trying to get everything nailed in place, get everything sealed up. And this is where he's just cutting some of the extra, and we're stapling it down. So this is where we're going to the other side. We're not stapling it down, we're actually hammering it down where it comes to the roofing nails. Getting to hold on, he's cutting as he's moving forward. Pretty much framed everything else in, got it going, cutting off the excess. So now we're working on putting the J channel up around the top of the door, so we can start butting the siding into it to try to match from the right to left or left to right. This is a critical part right here, because we want the siding to run all the way across where it actually connects to the other part. So we got that siding in, we made sure we bumped it up in the right place, and now we're just moving to the top part. Now this is the F channel that we're putting up right now for our soffit. We're getting that cut in because right now, if you notice, we're kind of working into the soffit now, so where we're going to have to start cutting it correctly to the point of actually getting the angle of the roof. So we got that part all looking nice. Put the other soffit in on the other side. I'm sorry, putting the other F channel on the other side, and now we're just trying to get it cut to the right angle so that you just snip off side of it, then you kind of put it in the channel, lift it up. So we were taking these pieces of siding in quite a bit to cut them on the saw and with hand cutters because it was getting colder by the minute. So we got to this part right here, got that finished up. It started to get a little bit later in the day too, so got that put up, and we got to the next day. So the next day we started up again to the point of actually getting that center peak done. With getting the center peak done, that's where we're able to start putting the soffit in. So this soffit that we picked up for this do not have the vents in it. It's just a solid piece of soffit. He's just putting it into the channel right now. I'm inside cutting it up to the point of the width that he wanted to put through. So on the other side, he's starting to do the same thing. And you'll see me and him pop in and through to the house where he's just picking the soffit up from me. So he has the top part almost done. And he's like, okay, let's make sure everything ties in nice and neat right here. So that's where he started really measuring in this corner piece to make it look nice where it comes to the bird mouth. So for him to put this up, he capped it. That middle piece is what is kind of exposed wood. That was a 2x6 or 2x8. So he's cleaning that all up to get everything tapped in, ready to go. That little piece was a little bit of a struggle. So he's cutting these up by hand to make sure that they just fit in. He's gonna keep on playing with that side. He finally gets this one put in nice and pretty, and this is where he's working towards the other side. So he's wanting to connect it. I'm cutting it all up. We're just trying to bust through, just trying to get it figured out to make sure we have this enough soffit. Now this right here is the vented soffit that we had. So with the vented soffit, it has to the point where it can actually breathe and get the air going through the rafters up to the peak of the roof to the point where it can ventilate and you don't beg off your roof. So he's finishing up with this part right here. And now we're putting the fascia connecting. So he wanted to put the fascia to connect on that side and actually put the butt in where you don't see it as much when you walk out. So once again, making that all pretty, trying to get it all nice and neat. And now we're putting the outside fascia on this particular side. Because what it is, we're kind of cutting it where it kind of butts into each other on the top. So this is where I was just cleaning it up a little bit more because the wood was coming out some. Jack helped me out. I was a little bit too short once again. We get it tucked in the bottom of the drip strip. It was off a little bit. I'm going to have to probably go back and silicone that a little bit to the point of where it just tightens up. That's where he's capping off the bird mouth. And then we start working towards the other side. So once again, I'm cutting these on the inside, getting it all finished up. And this is probably the most tedious part where it comes to the smaller piece, just putting it in where it stops. So now we're going to start just getting everything cleaned up again, and we're going to start putting the fascia on the other side. So he capped the bird's mouth right here. And we're using the finishing nails where you use for this particular fascia. So now we're just measuring it to see where we need to cut on the top and where we need to cut on my side. Jack's better with the snips than I am. But yeah, get it all finished up and looking all pretty, got it ready to go, and bam. Everybody, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye now.